Hi guys, I am Trish with Unique Me 3 Healing and Empowerment. This live feed is going to be for mini readings. 2 cards are free, 4 for 5 or 9 for 15. If a donation for one of the paid readings, make sure that you make that donation, then put your name in the comments along with how many cards that you've paid for. I know exactly how many to give you. As of right now, I do have on the list Nancy P, and looks like that's it so far. Just making sure somebody else didn't send in a donation. Yeah, no. Okay, no. All right. Anyway, I hope everybody's doing well. If you're wanting a reading, just put your name into the comments. I'm going to go ahead and hi, Marianne. How you doing, hon? I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling the cards and praying. I'm only going to go live for about an hour, guys. Hopefully I can make it through the hour because sitting in this chair hurts after quite some time. My back is getting significantly better, but it's still not where it needs to be to where I can lift things or where I can go back to work quite yet. So any healing energy that you can send, I appreciate it. I have also been doing healing. It's just really out of whack. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and pray and get started on this. Source, guide, higher self, angels, ascended masters, I ask that you come and be with me tonight as I do any messages for anybody that comes here tonight. I ask that they be accurate messages of love, inspiration, and guidance. Accurate messages of love, inspiration, and guidance. I feel like my music is distracting me right here. I normally have it playing in my living room on my TV, but for whatever reason, YouTube is not working correctly on my TV right now, so I can't listen to my music through it. Hi, baby girl. How you doing? Yes, 2 cards are free. Lena, so that you know. Hi, Nancy. How you doing? I already got you on the list, honey. But anyway, the music is right here on my phone playing, and it's kind of distracting me. So I'm thinking about going ahead and just putting it in the other room. So give me just a second while I do that. Yeah, Nancy, I got you for 4 cards, and I got Miriam and Lena. Are you wanting a couple cards, baby girl? Anyway, let me put my music in the other room real quick because it's way too distracting this close to me. So once again, we got the green. Striking up a love. No cover, you're not getting no more, buddy. I still might have it up a little too loud, but I'll deal with it. Anyway, I hope everybody's doing well tonight. I'm going to start to re-pray because I just felt really scattered brain when I was trying to pray. But source, God, higher self, angels, ascended masters, I ask that you come and be with me tonight as I do these mini readings for all those who come to my channel tonight. I ask these messages be accurate messages of love, inspiration, and guidance, whatever energies they need to know about at this time. May those energies come through, please. Copper's running around chasing after his food right now. Okay, so far I've got Nancy, Mary, and Lena. If anybody else is wanting a reading, please put your name into the comments. If you are making a payment for a paid reading, make sure that you do that and then put your name in the comments along with how many cards that you paid for. So I was going to wait until the end to see if any more cards fill out, but I don't think any more are going to end up filling out for whatever reason. Now watch that make me a liar. But the card that came out, I always save those cards for the collective to give a message to the collective. And the card is Fluorite, which is all about connection with your spirit guides, your guardian angels, your higher self, any of your guides or ancestors that may be around you. So there's some sort of connection with the third eye that may be opening up for some of you. So that means you may be seeing angels, auras around objects or people, having visions of things, just getting these clear understandings and knowings, even maybe very connected with your intuition. But I do feel like this is meant to be read for you guys too. But anyway, so one of the ways of getting connected with your guys is meditation and just paying attention to like the repeated thoughts that you're having that are of love and inspiration, not of fear. Anything that has to do with like repeated numbers or signs and synchronicities throughout the day, like they'll talk to you in words, internally. Externally, they'll also give you visuals of things, so to speak, in your mind's eye. But the other card that came out is All Paths Lead Home. This is all about connection with the inner self, turning the gaze within, like nurturing the inner child, learning to be playful again, learning 11 learning to love, what have you. But turning your gaze within is what this is about. Some sort of inner connection, inner authority, what have you. So I'm going to shuffle these last two decks, and I'm going to go turn that down just a little bit because it still is distracting me. Okay, give me just a second, guys. Oh, it still sounds too fucking loud. Why is it not seeming to slow down? I might get it together sometime tonight, guys. Sorry about that. Anyway, okay. So far I have Nancy, Marianne, and Lane on the list. If there was anybody else that's wanting a reading, please put your name into. Oh, thank you, Nancy. Please put your name into the comments so that I know that you're wanting a reading. If you have already paid for a reading or are getting ready to pay for a reading, make sure that you pay for that reading first and then put your name into the comments. Okay, which cards am I going to start out with for Nancy, please? Thank you. What messages do you have for Nancy, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages. Am I supposed to take all of those? Just this one? Okay, they told me not to take these three. But just in case you're wondering what they are the golden children, the void, and the breath of the cosmos. What other messages do you have, please, for Nancy? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages. Messages from spirit or higher self. Not these anymore. Which cards do I get to? Thank you. Okay, so the first card that came out for you, Nancy, is called. This is all about like being called to use your soul gifts, being called to awaken them more, to study about how to awaken them more, to trust them more, and the list goes on and on. But this is about your soul's calling. What kind of spiritual gifts or natural talents do you have that you're capable of using at this time? Or is it just information maybe that you can spread to others to help them to grow, evolve, expand in some way, shape, or form, or what have you? But it's time to step up, put time and action into whatever it is that you're being called to do. By now, you already know what your calling is, I'd say, or if not, you have some sort of indicator of as to what they're trying to get you to do, or something of that sort. So study those areas, or put time and energy into those things so that you can start producing some sort of not saying that you're not stable, but even more stable life for yourself in many different ways. And then you have the stars ancestors, which is all about some sort of wisdom being cut from you, or knowledge, or maybe it's that you need to. Okay, thank you. I thought that's what it was, but they're saying you need to tap into some hidden knowledge, some secret wisdom, some sort of connection. And they're showing me these pictures of pyramids. So you may have some sort of connection to Egypt, or some sort of connection with pyramids in some way around the world, or something of that sort. So I would advise you to start studying different pyramids, or maybe just like do some sort of pyramid search. And when you start to feel drawn to a certain pyramid or set of pyramids, then connect with them. Imagine your energy going to that set of pyramids, and it coming back to you, set intentions that you will receive the wisdom that you need, because a lot of times those pyramids are activators of some sort. They will give upgrades to your DNA or unlock some sort of blocked cells that are keeping you from knowing information about something, whether it be a past life, some sort of gift or talent that you may have in this lifetime, or just something that is going to unlock something so that your DNA can evolve. So there's some sort of major transformation that's going to happen from this connection with the pyramid. So make sure that you're doing so. And then what blocks do you need to release at this time? What people, places, things, codependencies, addictions, what have you, thought patterns do you need to release at this time? What kind of blocks are in your way? And I do feel that a lot of your block is fear, not pushing through the fear. And I get that. I've been having to do that a lot lately, the last 2 days, especially. I've been really working hard on getting myself back into doing the daily videos that I was doing months and months and months ago before I started going through the dark night of the soul and all of that. But, release whatever kind of fear that you have, or not. Actually, it's not even really about releasing. It's about stepping into it, being present with it, not judging why you have that fear, but being present with that fear and pushing through it, getting to the other side, showing it some sort of love and compassion instead of judgment, because these fears lead to lessons as long as you push through them. So these lessons are something that we came here to learn. So if you change your mindset of how you look at these fears that you have and everything like that, it becomes less of a block, and it also becomes easier and easier to get through the fears. Once you tackle small fears head on, those bigger fears, they just disappear. I literally just had this conversation with somebody just a little bit ago about this very exact thing. A couple hours ago with a friend of mine that I haven't talked to in a while. But there's something that is getting ready to be revealed to you. Again, they're showing me, even if you don't connect with pyramids or what have you, there's some sort of like spontaneous type of awakening that's going to happen to your psyche in some way, shape, or form. And it's going to load you with a lot of information. And I feel like it's not information and just about like how to navigate through your life, but I'm feeling like it's like things that are going to make you feel a lot smarter. And I'm having a hard time explaining to you exactly what I mean by that, but it's like you're just going to know things. You're just going to have more information about subjects that you maybe not have never studied. You just are just going to have this like knowledge about you that it just seems like all of a sudden there was like this switch that turned on and you became super, super smart. Not saying that you're not smart already. I'm just saying like there's some sort of awakening that's coming to, that part of you, that whether it be through like, you seem smarter because of the awareness that you've gained or the different perspectives that you have, or, maybe it's just because these places in your DNA are being unblocked and that dormant information is being released to you. So you're just flooded with information. And I feel like it's going to be information about many different aspects of the universe, of, what it's about, oneness is about, and connection. And I just feel like it's like a array of things. But your blessing card is the blessing of oneness, which makes sense, because once you get all these things revealed to you, it's like you start to have this different appreciation and different love for all of the lessons that are being learned, and the connections through the lessons that are being learned are deepening, and you're feeling more and more oneness. It's like you're continuously getting these lessons and what oneness is all about. And there's different levels to oneness. We think that we can't get any closer in connection with the divine or the angels, the universe, or self, or what have you. And then all of a sudden this new miracle happens, and then you feel that much closer. But anyway, the blessing of oneness, it says, bring your awareness within and connect with the eternal you. Love, abundance, and blessings flow to you. Feel a deep sense of peace. Feel the oneness, the clarity, the perfection, and the love that you truly are. So there's your card, Nancy. I hope that you got something out of your reading, hun. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and for being of support. Okay, I have Mary M next, and then I have Lena. If there's anybody else that's wanting a reading, please put your name into the comments below. If you're paying for a reading, make sure that you go ahead and pay to one of the links above that is in the pinned comments, and then put your name in the comments along with how many cards you have paid for, please. Thank you very much. Pyramids have been appearing everywhere to me in my dreams, meditations, or when I zone out. Good. So make sure that you're connecting with those pyramids. Even if it's just the pyramids that you imagine in your dream, or just meditating and imagine a pyramid being over your head, because the universe knows which one you need to connect with, what exactly it is that you need from the pyramid. It may not just be any specific pyramid that you need to connect with, but just the energy of pyramids, period, because there is something geometric about it that does something to your own powers, to your vibration, to the energy of everything around it. They're very healing. They're very pure. So like the vibration of the pyramids are so close to like the God vibration that it's just a purity. So maybe that's what it is in itself. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and move on to Miriam. Which cards do I go to for Miriam, please? Which cards do I go to for Miriam? I'm seeing 3 different decks. Which cards do I go to, please, for Miriam? Thank you. Hi, Marie. How you doing, hun? What messages do you have for Miriam, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages. Thank you. Okay, so there's a sense of you needing to let loose a little bit, Miriam. There's something that you need to just engage in, take on a new adventure of some sort. And this could be in many different aspects of your life, but I feel like there's a shift. There's some sort of major shift, and it may just be happening with the full moon energy, to where like something is going to shift for the better, meaning it's going to help you to feel more energy. You're going to feel more like you're not stuck in some sort of situation or some sort of energy that you've been in, but it's asking you to just go buck wild, allow yourself to feel some sort of freedom with this new shift that's coming. Again, more energy, more time, more abundance in so many different areas of your life. But they want you to know that something is definitely transforming with this full moon energy right now, that it's going to bring you a forward, upward climb. Okay. And they wanted me to tell you the bottom card, which is also full moon in Virgo, take inspired action. So make sure that you're doing so. Let me get you a I'll put you on the list, Marie. Thank you for being here, hon. It does feel like forever. I have had a lot of things going on with my back. Hi, Katrina. It is getting significantly better, but it's still not where it needs to be. I still don't have complete range of motion. I can walk fine, but lifting or getting up very fast or turning from one way to another, and it's always random ways that I turn that may cause some sort of issue, but it's improving. Okay, so thank you, anybody who has sent healing my way. You have 2 cards that came out, blessing cards that came out, Miriam. So the first one is infinite blessing. Blessings flow to and from you, endlessly expanding in all directions, filling you with the healing light that guides you upon your blessed path. Rainbow light flows from your heart, creating infinite peace. A blessing of gratitude. Be grateful for all your experiences, for all in life serves a purpose. There is a blessing in all that did or didn't happen. There is a blessing unfolding this very moment. Listen to your heart and follow its wisdom. Be mindful, for the journey is as important as the destination. I can't really, I probably shouldn't be putting them up so far because it's actually kind of hurting my back. So I'm not going to do that anymore, but hopefully you've seen that okay. I hope that you got something out of your reading, Mary. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being of support. I really need to watch. I hope so, Marie. Thank you. Yeah, I have degenerative disc disease as well, and I also broke my back at one point. So I got you, Marie and Vatrina. Let me see who else who did I miss? Oh, hi Donna. How you doing, honey? You're very welcome, Mary. Guys, make sure that if you're paying for a reading that you're putting how many cards you're paying for in the comments next to your name. That way that I know. If not, you'll just get the 2 cards. But so far I need to mark Mary off here. I've got Lena, Marie, Vatrina, and Donna. So Lena is going to be next. Which cards do I go to for Lena, please? Thank you. What messages do you have for Lena, please? Love, romance, finance. Thank you. So the first card that came out for you, Lena, is what do you need to release? This is a waning moon card. And this card is asking you to think about the different types of negative emotions, the different type of scenarios or situations that have happened in your life that may have caused some sort of trauma to you, PTSD, some sort of depressive ways of thinking or feeling, and release those things. So one of the things that you can do is you can, first of all, watch one of my videos that I just made yesterday. I made something about connecting with the full moon and releasing and letting go of things. That would be a perfect one for you to watch. And all you need to do is close your eyes, imagine whatever it is that I am saying in that video, and the healing process will start. So this would be helping you to let go of any kind of emotions that are no longer serving you or your purpose. Also help you to get to a place of forgiveness is what I am feeling. So make sure that you are doing something of that sort or watching some sort of guided meditation in general that will help you to release and let go of aspects of your life that are no longer serving you. And I feel like there's many different aspects that are no longer serving you: fear, doubt, some sort of illusional thoughts, some sort of behaviors that are no longer serving you. So, whatever that may be, it's asking you to let go of those things at this time. This is the time to do it. It's a time for new beginnings, starting new cycles, releasing the old so the new can come in. Okay, Lena, this is your blessing card, a blessed idea. It says an idea manifests endless blessings, but you must act to bring the idea to life. The time is right. Now, know that the world is full of ideas floating around aimlessly until someone notices and breathes life into them. This is your time to shine. Have faith. And there's what your card looks like. Zenitra, am I saying that right? Barnes? I got you, honey. I'll put you down. Thank you for your donations. If I'm not saying your name right, I apologize. Okay. And then Dorothea, how you doing, honey? Oh, okay, Z. All right, Lena, I was told to get another card for you, so I'm going to. Guys, Lena is my daughter that I talk about so much on my readings and stuff. She's the one that is moving back in with me. Yes, baby, we definitely can. Okay, so yeah, you got two cards right in a row. They told me to pick out of this deck, and this is also about releasing blocks, things that would keep you from moving forward in your life in any way, shape, or form. Anyway, I hope that you got something out of your readings, baby. I love you. I will talk to you soon. Okay, let's see who I have next. I've got Marie, Vatrina, Donna, Zenitra, and Dorothea. Did I forget somebody? Oh no, I've got Dorothea on there. Okay. You're very welcome, honey. Thank you guys for welcoming my daughter. Okay, let's move on to Marie. Which cards do I go to for Marie, please? Okay, Marie, this is going to be for you, hun. What messages do you have for Marie, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please, for Marie. Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self. Okay, so Marie, the message that is coming out for you is that people are very, very attracted to your light at this time. They're attracted to your beauty. There's something about you that just glows and puts off this presence of, please come near me, come towards me. Whether or not you're saying any words, there's some sort of magnetizing energy that's coming from you to other people, that's drawing them in. So it's a time of people seeing your inner light, your beauty, things of that sort. So it's also time for you to do the same. So if you don't feel the same way about you, make sure that you're saying I am affirmations, looking in the mirror every day and thanking the universe for creating you beautiful, or whatever it may be. But make sure that you get to this place of seeing yourself the same way that others do. So you may even go through some sort of lessons at this time of that have to do with your beauty or worth, or feeling good about yourself some way, shape, or form. But this is also like that goddess energy, getting connected with the creative part of you and the creative part of the goddess energy. So you may be having some sort of inspired ideals or something of that sort that's coming through. Make sure that you're putting time and energy into whatever those type of inspired ideals are, because they're leading you in some way, shape, or form. But you're definitely getting guidance at this time from some sort of sacred energy. They're also saying to look at the number 13, that is going to have some sort of significance to you. So make sure that you're looking at that number. You can look that up on Sacred Scribes. But you have blessed tranquility. It says your feelings are surfacing in order to be healed. Have faith and know that you are safe. Trust the current wave of emotion shall become a sea of tranquility, full of love and blessings. I hope that you got something out of your reading, Marie. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being of support. Vatrina, I have you next, then Donna, Zanitra, and Dorothea. If there's anybody else wanting a reading, I'm only going to stay on here for about an hour. So if you're wanting a reading, 2 cards are free, 4 for $5, 9 for $15. If you're wanting a paid reading, make sure that you send that payment to one of the links above in the comments, and then put your name in the comments with how many cards that you're wanting, how many you paid for, I should say. And I'll put you on the list. But so far I've got Vatrina, Donna, Zanitra, and Dorothea. So this reading is going to be for Vatrina. Which cards do I go to, please? Thank you. You're very welcome, Marie. Much love to you, honey. Have a great evening. Okay, Vatrina, this is for you, hon. Okay, Vatrina, for some reason, I'm seeing like a lot of floating numbers coming towards me, just random single numbers, double numbers, triple numbers, along with colors. Okay. And normally when I see some sort of message like this is like an indicator that the universe is giving you some sort of color codes, number codes that is going to activate something in your DNA to upgrade you to be more in alignment with your divine life mission, to upgrade you to be more healthier, to be more connected with your spiritual or natural talents. And the list goes on and on. It could be for so many variation of things. But if you start to see these random numbers or random colors just kind of like floating around, or you even might see them with your third eye, in your mind's eye, your thoughts, imagine bringing them into your aura and just accept them. Just say, I accept. You don't have to say it out loud or anything, but just accept them, because there's some sort of activation to something with your DNA that's definitely coming up right now for you. And the color blue is the color that I keep seeing. So if you're seeing the color blue, and it's not like just some sort of like normal blue color, this is almost like between a midnight blue and like a sky blue, like a combination of the two or something of that sort. But it's going to be weird. Like you might just intuitively think like, I need to wear this certain color shirt today. Make sure that you do that, because there's something with that is going to activate something. People don't realize, like even seeing colors out in nature activates DNA that's dormant and things of that sort. Am I supposed to take these both? Okay, so you had 2 cards that came out together, the Weight of the World and the Cosmic Heart, which makes sense that they both came out together. So the Weight of the World is about setting boundaries with yourself, not allowing yourself to take on other people's drama, problems, negative energy, whatever it may be. Maybe there's people around you within your home or within your career that may be drama filled or gossip, or maybe they lie a lot or something of that sort. And they're asking you to protect your aura from these people, because you are in a period right now of going through an awakening within an awakening. So you're now at another like sensitive time in your awakening journey, to where you're going to feel more energy. You're going to be more in tune with your empathic abilities, the ability to connect with energies of all shapes and sizes and forms and all of that. But they're asking you to make sure that you're protecting your aura, protecting with a cocoon of energy with the angels by grounding it into the earth, whatever you have to do. But they're also asking you to share so much gratitude. So every time you know that you're going through some sort of upgrade, or you can feel beings around you working on you in some way, shape, or form to heal you, or you have these intuitive dreams or visions, whatever it may be, you get a sign or synchronicity, show your gratitude by saying thank you. Say, thank you for that guidance. Thank you for showing up right at the right time. Thank you for that money just when I needed it. Whatever it may be, make your life a devotion, a living prayer, a words of manifestation all the time. Act as if, speak as if you already have those things into your life by being grateful for them, not even existing yet. Yes, they're saying. What other messages do you have, please? Thank you. A blessing from the Divine Mother. It says a previous door or a previous closed door now opens. This is a blessed and fortunate time for you, but be mindful, humble, and grounded. Feel your connection to the earth. Feel her energy and love in your heart, and know that you're eternally blessed by the Divine Mother. I do get a twin flame feeling with this, or some sort of soulmate connection with this. So if there's been somebody that's left your life and you're been wanting them to come back, or maybe even could be a friend that nothing to do with romance, that is a soulmate or even a twin flame connection for you that is coming back into your life that's been gone for some time. But I do feel like this has some sort of connection to a person. And it's not just the picture that's showing me this, it's the previous door being closed, being reopened is what came to me. What made me think of that. But anyway, I hope that you got something out of your reading, hun. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being of support. I've got Donna, Zatrina, Zentria. I think I'm saying it right. And then Dorothea. I know I said it right the first time she said, but now I can't remember if I'm saying it the same way. Give me just a second, guys, so that I can turn my music back on. Zenitria. Okay. Zenitria. Zenitria. That is a really pretty name, by the way. I love it. Okay, so let's see. Where am I going now? To Donna. Which cards do I go to for Donna, please? Okay, Donna. Donna, this is for you, hon. What messages do you have for Donna, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self. So I'm hearing, Donna, that you need to hold on. There's something that you are worried about or overstressed about, maybe overthinking about or something of that sort. And they're saying just hold on. The answers are coming. A shift is going to happen pretty soon. I don't know that it's like, I'm not done shuffling. Okay. Sorry. But anyway, I do believe that is coming very soon, whatever it is referring to. But let's see here. Which cards do I go to? Okay, so you're going through a time of maybe feeling vulnerable, disconnected from somebody that you're longing to be with. Maybe this is it's called vulnerability, and this is about opening your heart up, being vulnerable, allowing yourself to love again, allowing yourself to feel love again, to give love as well. But it's about being vulnerable, opening yourself up. And this might not just be with like a romantic partner. This can be vulnerable with other people, sharing your experience, strength, and hope with your ascension journey and things of that sort. Being vulnerable to where it makes you feel uncomfortable. But this uncomfortability, what I'm hearing is transforming you into moving forward, being more confident, being more courageous, and things of that sort. It's also a card of being gentle with yourself, being tender, being more loving to yourself in some way, shape, or form. So I feel like trusting in yourself, not trusting in other people, but some sort of trusting in yourself or trusting in your abilities, something of that sort. I do feel like there's some sort of like whirlwind of energy around you, like some sort of spinning energy, or maybe you're just really confused about what is happening or why the different tug and pulls from the universe at this time. But I do feel like it's all for the better. I do feel like whatever it is that is asking you to be vulnerable in, and I feel like it's more than one situation. Um, and I have this intuitive feeling that you know exactly what I'm referring to, but they're asking you, just allow yourself to not judge why, just go with it. Just, you know, be present with that feelings of being uncomfortable, because after you get past those fears or the feelings of being vulnerable or, you know, what have you, confident, I even feel confident that, you know, it's going to really awaken you to a whole new awareness of self. A blessed new beginning. It says a series of serendipitous events guide you to a renewed sense of clarity and purpose. Release all that no longer serves you. The past is behind you. Bless it and let it go. Your life is an eternal new beginning, moving through time. I love this card here. I hope that you got something out of your reading. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being of support. I've got Zatrina and Dorothea. I thought I had somebody else down, but I guess not. And I know I'm probably going to say your name wrong, Zena Trina. I'll probably say it wrong because I talk so damn fast, but just know I'm not trying to mess it up on purpose. Just know that I just talk fast. Okay, Donna, I'm glad that you resonate with that and you understand what it meant. All right, Xenotria, let's go ahead and do your reading. Which cards do I thank you? Instantly, I was told to go to these. What messages do you have for Xenotria, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please, for Xenotria. Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please. Am I not supposed to do these cards anymore? Thank you. I didn't think so. Okay, so they were showing me these cards next. So there's something that they're asking you to let go of, something from the past that is holding you back from moving forward in some way, shape, or form. This could have something to do with like a belief system that may have came from somebody, the way that they talked to you or the way that you was raised. You know, you kept hearing something over and over and over again. So some form of negative belief was brought forward with you, and it could be anything that has to do with relationships or finances, because I'm seeing both of those as being something that there may be some sort of barrier in. And I'm not meaning like just romantic relationships. I'm meaning like relationships with people. And I'm not saying that there's some sort of big barrier or anything, but there's something that they're saying in relationships and in connection to finances that you need to leave in the past, need to leave behind you. Maybe it's a thought of something, you know, that you thought was going to be better than what it was. And you just need to move forward and let the universe start creating this new way for you. But one of the things that I am hearing with this angel light is that the angels are connecting with you. They're giving you repeated numbers. They're giving you some sort of signs and synchronicities through music and lyrics of music. And, I don't know why I'm feeling billboard signs. So if you've not been seeing some sort of messages on billboard signs or something of that sort, make sure that you are paying attention to if they catch, if a certain billboard catches your eye, that you're reading or looking at the picture on it or something of that sort, because it's definitely trying to get your attention. The angels trying to get your attention. They're also saying images in the clouds, but there's many different ways that they are getting to you at this time. And I do believe that the angels are actually helping you to heal some sort of communication barrier. So this may be why I was seeing like something with relationships from the past and some sort of, you know, they may have created some sort of barrier or blockage just because of something that they communicated to you. Well, that's exactly what this card is saying, is that there's some sort of communication barrier. And maybe it's just that you don't know how to, it could be listening skills. It could be, you don't know how to have the right words to say at the right time, or you just don't know exactly how to do that. So start asking the angels to let your words, thoughts, and actions be their words, thoughts, and actions. Because when you do that, it's always of love and light that comes out. It's always of divine guidance that's coming through, whether it be the angels, your higher self, or source God itself coming through you in some way, shape, or form. But when you say things like that, that's kind of how it works out for you. But I do feel like the angels are definitely working with you. They're also helping you with connection to universal energy. So this is energies of beings of higher intelligence, beings from other realms, connection with other universes and things of that sort. So if you're not somebody that meditates, I would suggest that you get busy on meditating, because that's where these connections are going to come in the most. However, you may have some sort of spontaneous awakening, because I feel for whatever reason with this card, there's going to be some sort of spontaneous awakening where you're like thrown for a complete loop, and you have like these really supernatural experiences or experience that really makes you so awakened to the truth of universal energies and beings of higher intelligence, which most people will call aliens and ETs. So you may be going through some sort of you are. They're saying there is no maybe to it. You are. And so meditation is definitely needed at this time. What other messages do you have for Zenitrina, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self. So when you're seeing those repeated numbers, make sure that you're looking them up on Sacred Scribes, because that's a website that will help you to navigate through the different number synchronicities that you're seeing. Especially if there's something that's repeating, then you need to pay attention to them. But there's something that's still being worked out for you. The universe is saying, it's not yet time for something to happen. And this could be with a relationship, and it could also be with a career, because again, I'm seeing relationships and I'm also seeing a money bag. And anytime I see those two things, that's usually what that's an indicator about. So this is like an image of you sitting on top of things, like seeing things from a bird's eye view. So one of the things that you could be awakening to, that the spontaneous awakening, is like seeing things from such a high perspective that you don't judge what's happening. You just be present in it, whatever it is, and things of that sort. But I do feel like there's something that is still being worked out for your benefit, whether it's to do with finances, a relationship, or both. I feel like it's referring to both. I feel like there's some sort of questioning, and it may be questioning like what your next steps are, what you need to release, things of that sort. And again, that's where meditation is going to come in. It's going to help you to get that bird's eye view or perspective of what your next steps are, why you need to take them this way or that way. And it also may even give you, while connecting in meditation and asking to see things from a higher perspective, that it may just give you like insight into different timelines that you can pull energies from, or that you can tap into. So that's a pretty cool thing, whether or not you realize that. So definitely meditation is where it's at. Guided meditations, if you're not somebody that's used to meditating, it would be beneficial. I have many of them on my YouTube channel, and I know so many others do. You got two blessing cards that came out. A blessed gift. It says, something beautiful soon manifests. Trust that all is unfolding in the most perfect way for you and all concerned. Have faith and continue to hold positive and loving thoughts. A blessed gift is on its way. For some reason, I'm getting like a family connection or some sort of unity, whether it be with a relationship or with family members or something of that sort. But for whatever reason, this tree, as soon as I seen it, I felt like a connection to togetherness. So whatever that means. Okay, and then the next one is the blessing of oneness. Bring your awareness within and connect with the eternal you. Love, abundance, and blessings flow to you. Feel a deep sense of peace. Feel the oneness, the clarity, the perfection, and the love that you truly are. And again, here's another tree. So you have two trees, unity, connection, togetherness, family, what have you, community. So I hope that you got something out of your reading, hun. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being of support. Dorothea, you'll be next. If there's anybody else that's wanting a reading, please let me know. 2 cards are free. 4 for 5 or 9 for 15. If you are wanting a paid reading, make sure that you're making your payment first to either one of the links above in the comments, and then put your name in the comments with the amount of cards that you're paying for, please. Dorothea, you'll be next. Which cards do I go to for Dorothea, please? Dorothea, I didn't even know that you left. Did you tell me that you left? You're very welcome, honey. You're very welcome. All right, Dorothea, here will be your. Am I supposed to take this one? Yes or no? Okay. It was a time to give rather than take if you was wanting to know what it was, Dorothea. What message do you have? Am I supposed to take all of these? Am I supposed to take these for Dorothea? Okay. I don't know why cards are flipping over. Is this the deck I'm supposed to be using? Okay, they're saying yes. So what messages do you have for Dorothea, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages. Messages from spirit or higher self, please, for Dorothea. Love, romance, finance, ascension messages. Messages from spirit or higher self, please. Both of them. Okay, you have two cards that came out together. Hold your vision and communication is key. I feel like there's some sort of communication that needs to be had with your guidance at this time. There is something that they're leading you through, navigating you to, or something of that sort that has to do with the vision that you have for your future, or even for somebody in your family's future. There may be somebody that you've been worried about or needing to disconnect from, or something of that sort. But I do feel like communication is what you need to do. But I feel like the communication isn't really with like somebody that's physical. I feel like the communication is like in ways of prayer, in ways of setting intentions, and talking to your guidance and asking them for, guidance on whatever it is that you need to hold your vision on. But I feel like there's kind of like two situations here. One situation is, what do you need to communicate to your guidance about what it is that you seek for your future and how to get there? And then the other circumstance has something to do with a family member, or maybe multiple family members. But I believe it has something to do with a family member that you need to pray for, set some sort of intentions on helping, or guiding them in some sort of way, shape, or form. But they're also asking you to be very present with like visuals, visualizing what it is that you want out of life. That's going to help you to hold the vision that you want. And also, like I was telling somebody before, having that action, gratitude, saying thank you as much as possible. When the universe blesses you in some way, shape, or form, say thank you. When you see a being working on you or healing on you, say thank you. Whatever it may be, in any way, shape, or form that spirit is connecting with you, make sure that you're showing your gratitude by expressing thanks, or what have you. What other messages do you have for Dorothea, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages. Forgot I was doing the blessing card, so I guess all that wouldn't really matter, huh? If there's anybody else that's wanting a reading, please put your name. I'm not taking all of those. Please put your name into the comments. I have time for a few more. If you're paying for a reading, make sure that you pay for the reading first, and then put how many cards that you're paying for along with your name in the comments. If nobody comes on to this pretty soon, I will go ahead and end this live feed. So the blessed treasure within. It says, the qualities you admire in others, you also possess. There is a treasure within you. This card is here to help you reconnect with the well of wisdom, creativity, and beauty inside you. It is time to shine your light. Yeah, Sandra, I got you, honey. And there's what your card looks like. I hope that you got something out of your reading, hun. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being a support. 4 cards for Sandra. Sandra, you're the next person. So just let me know whenever you are back, or if you're already back, just let me know, or what have you. Because there is nobody else but you so far. I assume that you're still here then. Sandra, are you still here? Okay, cool. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do your reading now. Which cards do I connect with? Instantly, they were telling me these. Let's see which messages that they have for you. messages do you have for Sandra, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension, messages from spirit or higher self. Am I supposed to continue with these? No. These cards. Okay, so the first card that came up for you, Sandra, is the Void. And this card is all about embracing some sort of stillness, embracing the now moment, the present time, like not focusing on the future, not focusing on the past, but staying in the present moment as much as possible. I do feel like there's some sort of embrace that is happening from the universal energies at this time, or from cosmic energies of some way, shape, or form. And they're asking you to stop and embrace them, to allow yourself to be presently feeling them, connecting with them, what have you. So one of the ways of doing that is being present in meditation, listening to theta realms, connecting in that way. And they're saying yes, yes, yes. But I do feel like you're going to feel like a sense of quietness, stillness as you're doing this. And the more that you connect in meditation to connect with this cosmic wound, or the void, what have you, 0 point energy is the best way I can put it. But when you connect with this energy, there's just going to be so much transformation, a stillness, a quietness, this place of void, but feeling everything and nothing all at the same time. But they're wanting you to connect with that space. It's a miraculous space. It's very healing, manifesting, things of that sort. So your ancestors are definitely connecting with you. And I feel like they're connecting with you through birds. The birds may be a raven or a crow or some sort of blackbird, because I'm seeing a blackbird, but they're definitely connecting with you through some sort of bird. So if you're seeing a bird out in nature that keeps repeating to you, make sure you look up that bird symbolism. It don't just have to be a blackbird, but any bird in general, or maybe any animal in general. But I am definitely seeing birds. Okay. And they are a bigger bird and they are black. It may even be like a hawk or an eagle or something of that sort. But they're asking you to stay grounded, reach your energy into the earth, get connected with both Father Sky and Mother Earth at this time. Make sure that your connection is balanced at the heart space. For whatever reason, they're saying that to me as well. So maybe that's going to help you to deepen in that connection with, deepen the connection with the 0 point energy or the void, what have you. I do feel like the reason why they're wanting you to get to this energy is for transformation. Like there's some sort of major transformation on the horizon for you, like a deepening of many different aspects of your spiritual journey. But I feel like it's deepening for the better. Yes, they're saying definitely. I feel like there's like an uphill climb. And I've been feeling that with a lot of people that I've been reading for lately, that's been feeling stuck or in their fears or insecurities. So this is really cool that, this is just another confirmation that, people go in sync. We are collectively going through things together. Some may go through it a week or two ahead of each other, but we are helping each other to get through this. But you have honor your feelings, which is a first quarter moon and Pisces card. So this is asking you to just respect whatever kind of feelings or emotions that you're having at this time, whether it be fear, doubt, insecurities, trust, faith, patience, joy, peace, whatever it may be. There's going to be a wide range of different feelings that you're going to go through. They want you to be present in them, not judge why you have them, whether they're negative or positive, judging why you would have those certain reactions, but being present in them anyway, and not judging why you have fears of some sort of movement forward, because those fears are meant to be there. They're in place so that you can learn lessons. And as you learn those lessons, that's what brings the advancement or the evolution of your gifts or, connection or whatever it may be. But I do feel like you're going through this period of time where you're like really finding self, meaning what self wants to do, moving ahead with career, with relationships and things of that sort. But I really feel like a big focus needs to be on your spiritual life at this time and connecting with your ancestors, connecting with the 0 point energy, and just allowing yourself to be in the now moment, being present. What other messages do you have for Sandra, please? This grounding piece is really standing out. So make sure that you are connecting with both earth and sky. It's very, very important. For whatever reason, they keep showing me that. I'm also feeling a connection with drinking a lot of water, spending time in water, around water, drinking water, anything that has to do with connection with water, maybe having a fish tank or something in your house that you can enjoy, but you need to connect with water and some, that's too many. Give me a blessing card, please. But connection with water in some way, shape, or form. Give me a card for Sandra, please. Thank you. A blessed time. It says, the path is clear and all obstacles have vanished. Your time of waiting is over, so proceed with confidence. The challenges you have faced were essential, for there is a perfect time for everything. Now is your perfect time to be blessed by the universe. And I do feel a sense of a lot of things being manifested in your life fast, but there's also going to be different aspects of you that are going to manifest slowly. And whether or not it's fast or slow is up to the actual lesson itself, is what they're saying to me. So there's going to be blessings all around you, but some of them are going to be coming in bits and pieces, and others are just going to come instantly to you. So that's what your card looks like. I hope that you got something out of your reading, Sandra. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being of support. I'm just going to ask one more time, if there's anybody else that would like a reading, please put your name into the comments now. If not, I'm going to go ahead and end this live feed. I will give it just a minute just to see, but I only wanted to stay on here for about an hour because back. So, oh yeah, I'm glad you caught me too, Sandra. Much love, honey. Have a wonderful evening. You're very welcome. Anyway, if there's anybody that hasn't got a reading, that's wanting a reading, 2 cards are free, 4 for $5 or 9 for $15. Make sure that if you're wanting a paid reading that you make that payment first, then put your name into the comments along with the amount of cards that you're paying for. I will give it just a few, maybe a couple minutes, see if anybody else gets on. Guys, for those of you who are into numbers 22 right now, and then as soon as I said 22 showed up on the live clock as well. So it might be 2222. Twos are about balance, patience, faith, trust, hope, practicing those things. So I want to thank anybody who is liking, sharing, subscribing, sending donations, making appointments with me, anything of that sort. Thank you so much for doing that, and other issues that have been happening. So every little bit helps, guys. I appreciate it. I'm going to just pull some cards for the collective real quick. The first card that came out is the Sun, which is always about brighter days being ahead. It's also a sign that if there's cloudy energies in your, I thought I seen a card flip, but if there's cloudy energies in your area or in your life at this time, that they're getting ready to, there's getting ready to be some sort of light cast upon those shadows, those cloudy moments, what have you. This also can be a card of popularity. So if you have a YouTube channel or some sort of social media that you share your experience, strength, and hope on, or some sort of knowledge that you're sharing with people or what have you, you could gain some sort of popularity at this time, some sort of increase in people in your life. And then the Bear is always about a speculation of successful times ahead. It's also a card of power, and for whatever reason I'm hearing achievement. Usually I don't hear that, but whatever. Same thing as success, I guess. And then the Anchor is also about successful endeavors, anchoring in, grounding yourself into secured home life, secured financial stability, secure and stable relationships, things of that sort. So there's 2 cards of success and a card of, the sun shining through the darkness. And this card is, the last card that we're ending on is a card of dark times, and, times when the enemy is going to try to get something out of you or try to distract you in some way, shape, or form. But if you guys can remember that evil energy, devilish or demonic type energy. Those are all meant to just distract us. They have a purpose. If we can try not to judge those type of energies and just send vanish, when we judge why they are in our lives or fear them, instead of facing them head on with love and courage, they will just multiply in our lives. But the more that we send them love and not judge why they are there to teach us a lesson, because they are all about lessons, they come in that shape, for the reason of teaching us our lessons. So when you become non-judgmental to why they're there, they also dissipate and vanish as well. So, trying to accept both the dark and the light, I know can be very challenging for some people, especially due to the way that they're raised or what have you. But I do feel like many of us are coming into a time of learning how to divert evil, discern between truth of it and things of that sort. But your daughter is with you, but no phone to log on. Okay. Alexis. All right, Dorothea. Um, but I do feel like a lot of people are starting to divert this evil, this, what have you. My daughter is with me, but no phone. Okay. I am so confused. What did your friends know? But anyway, I hope everybody got something out of that. So, who am I doing a reading for? Alexis is who I am doing a reading for, Dorothea. I'm assuming I'm doing a reading for Alexis, is what you're trying to say, right? Okay, Alexis, this message is going to be for you. Which cards I go to for Alexis, please? Thank you. What messages do you have for Alexis, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please. For Alexis, love, romance, finance, ascension. I feel like I'm supposed to take this one. Okay, so the card that came out for you is You're Not For Everyone. This is a card of embracing your dorkiness, your weirdness, your strangeness, your quirkiness, the whatever kind of different that you have between you and everybody else. They're wanting you to embrace that, to get past any kind of embarrassment or disapproval or judgment that you may think that you have from anybody, but just be you. If there's a certain way that you want to act, a certain way that you want to dress, a certain way that you want to present yourself or do things, then you do it those ways. And, when people do start to judge you or say something about it, pray for them, send them love and light in some way, shape, or form. It's always best that when people do us harm, that we pray for them to become aware of it. Okay, so make sure that you do that. But it's about, embracing your weirdness, whatever that weirdness is. And then your blessing card is a sea of blessings. It says the universe is a projection from within. And let me start that over. The universe is a projection from within you, and you are a projection of the universe. You are a vast space, and yet you are spaceless. You are a divine ocean of love, a sea of blessings. You are the wind of change that flows through life. It's a beautiful card. I hope that you got something out of your reading, Alexis. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being of support. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this. Hi, Tanner. I was just getting ready to end it. You caught me right on time. Guess I'll save my best for last. Just the free cards, Tanner. Which cards do I go to for Tanner, please? Thank you. What messages do you have for Tanner, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit. I was told to give you a couple cards here. Messages for Tanner, please. Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please, for Tanner. Tanner, there's something that you don't have some sort of information about, or maybe you're misjudging some sort of communication from somebody or something of that sort. I do feel like maybe there's a few people in your life that you have maybe, I don't want to say taken for granted. That is not the right way of putting this. I'm trying to get the right way out. So maybe you expect people to be there on your time, on your terms, and maybe there's some sort of lesson that's being learned in this at this time, or some sort of lesson that needs to be learned in this at this time. I don't know what you mean by the suggest. It's 2 cards are free, 4 for 5, or 9 for 15, Tanner. But there's a message of not expecting people to be there when you need them, or call you back right when you think they should, or if it's taken somebody days to get a hold of you after you've called them, just realize like your timing and their timing is completely off. Okay, thanks, Tanner. It's completely different. It's gonna you need to respect other people's timing or something of that sort. And then you have take a breather. This is a card of taking a step back, not allowing some sort of insecurity to get the best of you, some sort of challenge in your life to get the best of you, something of that sort. I do believe that you're coming to a place of something finishing up, becoming in its final stage or something of that sort. So you're going to go through like the last bit of lessons, the last bit of purging, and whatever this is. I do believe that it has to do with some sort of relationships in your life, or some sort of thoughts about relationships that are in your life. And maybe these are thoughts that are just illusional or delusional or something of that sort, because I feel like there's some sort of false understanding or false communication when it comes with people. So, they're asking you to be humble and ask spirit to guide, lead, and instruct your words, thoughts, and actions, help you to see the truth of the matter when it comes to all relationships in your life, not expecting people to be at your beck and call exactly when you need them to be. And I don't mean that in any bad way, shape, or form, but this is the message that is coming through, and it's coming through very bluntly. So, it's asking you also to clear your mind at this time, Tanner. What sort of thought patterns do you have that are negative in value? Let them go. Cut cords with them. Start to be that master alchemist and change those thoughts around into positive thoughts and positive visualizations and things of that sort. I do feel like you have a lot of endings to something. Something is just getting ready to finish up, tidy up. Some sort of situation in your life that may even involve around money as well as relationships. And I don't feel like it's just like romantic relationships. This is like friendships, family ships, what have you. But I do believe there's going to be a time of needing help from the universe, the angels, your guidance, your intuition, what have you. But there's definitely something that is ending. But I do feel like there's something, like you're going out with a big bang, if that makes sense. It's almost like, there's going to be some sort of big grand finale, fireworks going off once you finish this lesson or finish this phase in your life or what have you. But it is asking you to clear your mind of any kind of negative thinking that's surrounding anything that has to do with relationships or finances. What other messages do you have for Tanner, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages. Thank you. And then you have breathe through the tension. So you have 2 cards that are telling you that you need to breathe through something, or take a breather, or take a step back. So, and this is a full moon and Scorpio card. So you have 2 last quarter moon cards, which means that you're on the last final stage of some sort of transformation, something healing, something of that sort. 3-3 as I'm looking at the clock. Tanner, look that up. But, this full moon is saying that it's going to come to completion. As long as you stick and stay, try not to judge what is happening to you or for you. Keep your mind clear of any kind of negative thoughts and just push through and tackle any fears head on. that it's all going to be all right. I do feel like you need to do some sort of breath work, start learning how to do like triangle breathing, square breathing, something of that sort, and at least spend 10 to 20 minutes, if not longer, up to an hour in meditation daily. Try to get yourself back on track with like going to the basics, back to the basics with your spiritual life. There is going to be some sort of purge that you're going to be going through, an emotional purge. And I do feel like this is revolving around relationships and maybe people kind of putting you in your place. And I don't mean that in a negative way either. That's exactly how the energies are coming out. So there's going to be people that are going to put you in your place. And what I mean by that is the lessons that you're learning may seem as if like people are against you, but these people aren't actually against you. It's they have to use some sort of tough love, or they have to talk to you in a certain way that is going to get the point across, which may come across as judgment, or may come across as being ridiculed, or people not understanding you or something of that sort, when all actuality this is like a divine plan. Spirit's like, no, we need this person to do this and act blunt in this way, and this person to say this so that he gets the message in this way. And it's just going to feel like a lot of overwhelming feelings of the world is against you or people are against you, when it's really you are just finishing up some sort of cycle. Okay, so just bear with it. Allow yourself to be present in the moment. Don't judge what's happening with your feelings and emotions. If you're crying and you don't know why, who cares? Leave it alone. Let it be. It's just the way that it's meant to be at this time. What other messages do you have for Tanner, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages from spirit. Thank you. So the next card that you have coming out is ancestors, or pipestone, which is all about connection with your ancestors, the root chakra, staying grounded, allowing yourself to be present in the moment with your ancestors. So the ancestors are going to come to you in so many different ways, shapes, or forms. It may be in the forms of animal spirit guides and repeated numbers, synchronicities throughout your day, or something of that sort. But there's some way, shape, or form that your ancestors are getting to you. Flashes of memories in your mind, these intuitive knowings, these gut felt discernments, or what have you, but they are definitely coming to you in some way, shape, or form. Music lyrics is what I feel like they're really getting, how they're really getting through to you at this time, or maybe even movies or stories that you're watching that are just really touching your soul, maybe bringing up a lot of these emotions and purges of crying and things of that sort. Still, again, may not know why they're coming up, but it may have to do with revolving around these people that are setting you straight, so to speak. And I mean that in the utmost respect possible. And then you have selenite, which is a card of peace, tranquility, of smoother roads ahead. It's a card of finding solution. So whatever it is that you're going through with different people in your life, or for your finances, or what have you, there is a solution that is coming. They're asking you again to just be humble. That money could come in many different ways, shapes, or forms. It may come in a form of a job that you don't feel like you're qualified for, but it's about trusting that the universe is providing you with the resources along the way and the know-how of getting the job done, whatever it is. Okay, but this is also a card of the crown chakra. So opening and awakening to universal energies that may be guiding you at this time. This could be ET or alien type energies, beings of higher advanced knowledge, from other star systems that may be connecting with you, whether or not you see them or hear them. They're still connecting with you in either dream time, astral time, something of that sort. Yes, they're saying. Which cards do I go to, please? Thank you. What other messages do you have for Tanner, please? Love, romance, finance, all of them. Thank you. So the next card that came out for you is the Golden Children. This is a card of like spontaneous awakenings to rare spiritual gifts or natural talents or something of that sort. And it's a time for you to be tender with yourself, to be gentle, to not judge what's happening to you or for you or what have you, to be just very present in your emotions, very present in the energies that are going on. This is like a time of feeling innocent, but at the same time, coming back to like this childlike state. So they're coming back to this clear your mind card. Keep your mind clear, think positive things, act as if you already have certain things that you want into your life. And your ancestors, whoever these beings are of higher intelligence that are connecting with you in the astral, in your dream time, maybe even just in your intuition and things of that sort, are helping you with these awakenings. Okay, either advancement awakenings to what you already have and already know, or new rare gifts and abilities awakening. And I do feel like it's a combination of both. They're saying yes, yes, yes. Okay, and then you're going to be going through an awakening within your awakening. You're going to feel like you're being cracked wide open again, like you're learning all kinds of lessons again. And it's going to feel kind of like you're going through a dark night of the soul. However, it's going to be easier for you to get through. You're not going to have as much fear or anguish or worry about it. You're just going to know, like, as long as I go with the flow, be present in the moment, try to stay in the now, that things are going to work out accordingly. There may be a lot of questions that are going to come up in your mind. And, it's up to you to listen to those synchronicities, those ways that the ancestors are getting your attention, the music lyrics, the numbers, the animal symbolism, the pictures in the clouds, the what have you. Okay, however they are trying to get to you. But you are going to go through a new stage of awakening that's going to awaken you to truths of so many different aspects of your life. Some things may be aspects that come up about Alexis, I already did your reading, hun. If you were the one that was with Dorothea, I actually did it. You just need to rewind. But it would have been right before the reading that I'm doing now, Alexis, just so that you know that. But unless you're a completely different Alexis, but I feel like you're the same Alexis. So just make sure that you let me know either way. But there is a sense of feeling like you're hitting rock bottom spiritually. And I do feel though that you're going to get through it. There's going to be solutions and things of that sort. You're very welcome, honey. I thought that you was already on there when I did it. So I apologize, but just back up past this reading and you'll see it. Okay. Yes. All right. Yes. I did the reading for you then, honey. Give me a blessing card for Tanner, please. I was also told to take the one on the bottom for you, Tanner. So sunlight blessing. It says a ray of light bursts through the cloud of uncertainty and darkness transforms to light. A new day is born and the first buds of spring appear. You are blessed with the birth of something new. A new season of your life begins with this very special blessing. And then you have blessing without borders. In essence, we are living energy flowing through the ocean of human consciousness, spiritual beings moving through cycles of life, birth, death, and rebirth. We are all interconnected and in communion with each other. No matter how much physical space appears to separate us, feel the blessed presence of someone you love at this very moment in your heart. I hope that you got something out of your reading, Tanner. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being of support. I am going to go ahead and start to end this reading. I only wanted to be on here for an hour due to my back hurting. It's already given me a little bit of trouble being I'm sitting in this chair for so long, but hopefully everybody has a wonderful evening and got something out of the reading. Thank you to anybody who has liked, shared, subscribed, followed, left me donations or paid for readings, what have you. I appreciate it very, very much. So you're very welcome, Tanner. Make sure any video that you're watching, not including the live videos that I'm doing readings on, but any other video that you're watching, whether it be a guided meditation, one of the readings that I do during the day or what have you, make sure that you're putting your name or a comment in the comment section along with the date and that and a like on that video, and that will enter you into a drawing for a free full reading. So make sure that you guys are taking advantage of that. Any video that you watch throughout the month, and then at the beginning of the month, I will be doing a video drawing to where I will pick the winner. Anyway, I hope everybody has a wonderful evening. Much love to you guys. Good night.